I knew that nursing was the right career for me when I didn't want something very monotonous. I didn't want to be stuck in a cubicle. So the profession has been very insightful for me, even at a personal level. So yeah. Two very important things when I was scouring around for a university to do my master's. So I chose Curtin for two reasons. One, it's definitely the program. It's very real. It's very relevant to the course of work that I do. It allows the transition from theory to practice to make it a bit easier for me. So, and the second thing, and this is the most important thing for me, it's basically the faculty that we have here. They're very nurturing and they're very supportive, and that's important for someone who works full-time and studies part-time for me. So, yeah. One professor stood out. Her name is Professor Jo. She was my unit coordinator for my last coursework for my master's program. She flew all the way down just for the weekend to make sure that we're on track for our research papers. So I think that's very remarkable for her to have actually spent that amount of time and energy. And she actually flew back that night itself. And 2 days later, we were on a conference call just for a follow-up. So I think that's really impressive. And again, I would like to iterate of how important it is for part-time students like us to know that we feel really supported by both the lecturers on site as well as the ones from Australia. With Curtin? That's a lot. But I think like I've mentioned this several times, it's really the support that you feel here. Even though our campus is basically off-site here in Singapore, but you know of how they're well connected and well integrated between the local campus here and the one in Australia, and the number of emails that you're going to get to make sure that you're being kept updated. So the so-called the principle of exclusivity and inclusivity is actually there, so that's really great. I'm graduating with a Master's in Advanced Practice, majoring in Clinical Leadership. So as the head of Oncology Nursing in NSIS, which is basically an NUH, it has actually allowed me to kind of like dive in a bit deeper in several areas. For example, not only in the area of research, but at the same time, we talk about the business acuity component, the management component as well. So like I've mentioned, the transition in terms of the theory to the practical itself, it has made it a bit more easier. Yeah. Time management. Time management is important. So you ensure that you do have a schedule, set aside time. I guess you can still have a bit more fun, but I think it's about having fun in the things that you do. So even if, for example, you find that research is like, oh my god, it's so boring, it's okay. It's delayed gratification. Just know that you're gonna end in 2 years, and yes, it's delayed gratification and time management. Yeah. Two key areas that I'm very passionate about. One is actually professional development, and the other aspect would actually be more on the management component. It's very real to me, and these are the two key things I'm quite passionate about. So we'll see where it takes me after this.